So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Here's Penix. That's complete to Mooney. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
There's Mooney with another catch. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up second down.
At the 46-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. To the air, Penix. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
31-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 51 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big yardage.
Jacobs going to try the middle. That will be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Here we go. 19 Tiger.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
That's good.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Here's Jacobs. And a second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Packers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0.
Falcons nothing.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
This one into the hands of Pitts. Down the right sideline. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Kyle Pitts, 77 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
Falcons 7. Youngway Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. They'll look to throw now on first down. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. A nice throw right there. And these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. And I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave. Embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Jacobs. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up.
Okay, break.
They'll set up a throw. Downfield throw tip, but he still got it. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 20. Four seconds to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Back to throw. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Ready?
They'll look to throw again. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, No more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
17. Here we go. Set. 19, Tiger. 18, Pioneer. Go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And his kick is indeed good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. Offensively, pretty good execution. Long drive, chews up the remainder of the first half clock, and they finish it off with 3 points.
And what's the best byproduct of the whole thing besides the fact that they got points on the board? They didn't leave the other team any time to mount a drive themselves.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. That's out wide here for Robinson. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Penix. Now this will be caught by Mooney.
Penix's pass complete to Darnell Mooney. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll throw with Penix. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Top 60, top 62. Ready?
They go play action here on first down. Eyes the crossing route and hits Watson. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A nice throw by the rookie from Georgia. He's got his mates at first down here.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
Oh,
Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life. Shut it down. The career's more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can boot you either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. Oh my God, that's baby. Well, alright, tryna fight in the night. Come alive, ain't it sneak? Ain't it? Try to come run back, they popping your tires. Hold up. 100 round, feeling like I'm on teams, playing both sides of you. Shot on your friends. I've been going crazy, shot. I've been hitting deep in. She not in the scene. She trying to go. I just been tripping out. This whole nother level shot. I got it on their toes. I put the on the road. She tryna I got this me. She tryna show me something. I got flows for days. Ain't on nothing. Me and my bro like me, you know we on one. We in the spot going crazy until the sun up. You worried about that? I chose up. All in the kitchen can't get the cold up. Like they know it. Double O kick this that we told us. Switch out the bed, get rolled up. Everything hit, everything.
One of the NFL's oldest and most storied stadiums, it's time to give it another go at Green Bay's Lambeau Field. Today, we see who's better in the NFC. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers. Young has it all teed up. And away we go from Wisconsin. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Jacobs running behind center. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
Here we go. Start. 70 Timberwolves. Cougar 19.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Moving there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Ready? 18, Cowboy 80.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go.
Pack. Crackle 80. Ready?
Working inside the red zone. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Oh, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Now Podlesny on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. They send Samuel Wright. Penix to the air to start us off. Throws a bullet down the left sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Motioning him from the slot right. 2nd and 10, Penix to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down, it's Penix. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 28-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. They're going play action. That's complete to Reed out left. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn good play into a great play.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
On the option, it's Jacobs. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
Hey, here we go. Pack the 60.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Cuts right. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
19, Tiger, 19.
Going back to Jacobs on 1st down. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers take a 13-0 lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Podlesny on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Tackle made by the rookie from Wisconsin. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Penix here from the gun. Hits his running back. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and just 2 to go. Trying one here with Robinson. Takes out a one-stop. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Short pass brought in. He breaks the tackle. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 46. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. But a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
It's Penix yet again. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Falcons.
From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. They send Samuel Wright. Penix facing a 3rd and long. And that's going to be incomplete. They tried to air it out, but just couldn't hook up. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So that brings up 4th and long.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Trying for it with Penix. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And he's going to go down well short of where they needed him to get to. That decision to go for it on 4th does not pay off. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Broke through the tackle. Escapes a defender. And he'll get this up close to the 40 before going out. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin.
Come on.
They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
You know, we love to talk about corners. Those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down and toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
He puts some air under it deep down the left. This is caught inside the 15. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 20-zip lead. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Now Pod Leslie on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 14. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Penix finds his back. It's Robinson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check down outlet on short throws.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
Desperation's a tricky thing, Kate. You love defenses when they're desperate and they're just playing on edge. But offensively, you're in a hole like this, the worst thing you could do is get desperate in a sack. Oh, it only adds further insult to injury.
Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20.
The Packers take over 1st and 10.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Going run again with Jacobs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
That's grabbed inside the 30. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers were running away so far, we've got a 27-zip game. Christian Watson with the touchdown. On Lesney now to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers grow their lead yet again.
28. Falcons nothing.
Now Pod Lesney on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
Falcons take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.